Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. It's Dr. E from today's date is October 13th, 2022, man. And I had to do a quick segment of thinking out loud, man, with this Herschel Walker situation. Man, what the hell is wrong with this dude, man? Oh my God, like, are you even kidding me right now? Man, I used to love this dude as a Georgia football player. When he was doing this thing, like, he was like one of my favorite players, man. And to see him, I mean, this dude. First of all, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. Herschel Walker just came out and said that he may not be black. Herschel Walker came in front of a bunch of white folks, said that his mama told him that his grandmama or great grandmama, have it go, was full blood Cherokee Indian. And Herschel Walker mama said, well, that's news to her. And I'm going to play this little clip for y'all, man, because I can't even believe this dude was acting all excited. Like, what was his point? Anyway, let me let y'all check out this little clip, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Because I tell you, wait. I found something out. Then I'm going to end. I found something out. Then I'm going to end this. I found something out. My mom just told me that my grandmother was full-blood Cherokee. So I'm Native American. I was like, oh, hello. So I'm a super mutt. I don't know what I am. But this what was so funny. I said, Mom, why you never said anything to us?
Y'all, please tell me, what was his point? So was he trying to subliminally say he doesn't want to be black? He doesn't like being black? I mean, and the dude, I mean, it looked like those white folks were looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? I mean, it's so sad, man. I don't know if to feel bad for the dude, and I don't know why he give me. Y'all ever seen that movie with Cuba Gooding Jr. called Radio? Yeah, he give me radio vibes, man. Herschel Walker don't seem to. I don't know if he took too many hits. You know what I'm saying? He got that brain disease or whatever. I forgot what you call it, but something about him seemed kind of off and kind of slow like. I mean, he seemed excited too. So I don't know. So I'm Native American. Like, what? Like, dude, what are you talking about, man? This dude is. Oh my God! Like, listen, this is the minstrel show. Like, I don't even know what to say or how to feel at this point. I know I'm very disappointed in Herschel Walker, man, because, like I said, all that aside, man, it don't take away from what he did on the football field. But it's kind of like, I don't know if you ever heard that expression, don't ever meet your hero. Not saying he was my hero, but before, social media and the internet and all that, because you remember back in the early 80s, we ain't had none of that. Herschel was that dude, man. Like, Herschel Walker is the greatest college running back of all time. It's not even close. I don't care who you pull out your behind. Ain't nobody fooling with Herschel on the college level. And we was all thinking he was gonna go to the NFL and just tear it up there too. He had all the intangibles. You know what I'm saying? He would bow you over like Earl Campbell, but he had the speed of Tony Dorsett. Oh my God. Like, this was my dude, man. And although he had a solid NFL career, he messed up going and played for the USFL for the first couple of years with the New Jersey Generals or whatever. But one thing that kind of struck me though is down here in South Carolina, right? Walker is a popular surname for black Native Americans down here. I don't know why. I think it's Walker, and I think it's Davis or Davison. As a matter of fact, I don't know if y'all remember Darwin Walker, but he played in the NFL for, I don't know, a good 8, 9, 10 years, or whatever it is. But he's from Walterboro, South Carolina, where my daddy is from, and on all my daddy's peoples. And my brother Tony told me that we related, us and the Walkers. I never researched it or explored it. But looking at him, I'm like, he looked just like me. He looked like my little brother. Like, I mean, I'm saying I can see the resemblance. Like, I said, well, but my brother Tony told me, so I was like, cool. And then I got the DNA test, and I saw the Native American in my blood. So I was like, okay, well, cool. Let it be what it is. But I just thought that was interesting, because Herschel, his last name is Walker, and I mean, who knows? It might be some kind of tie-in, with the Cherokees. I don't know, but I don't know what his point was though. Like, You know, dude, what? So I mean, what you don't want to identify as being black now? And I mean, he looked like he was excited, like, yo, check this out. I want to end on this. Like, oh my man, it's not even. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's sad, man. Like, I mean, he's making us look so bad. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what you think of Herschel Walker, he's still one of us, right? And I mean, it's just been a minstrel show, lie after lie. I mean, the Republicans don't care. They using him. They don't care. All they want is that seat. They don't care if it was Radio himself that was running for the Georgia seat, man. I mean, and it's just sad. But let me read some of this little article. Let me bring it back up. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, but shout out Darren Walker and all the Walkers, and Davison is we're supposed to be related to out there in Carleton County, Walterboro. You know, the Magwoods, the Bogues, you know, it's all tied in. So shout out, what's up, cuz? All right. This article is by Matt Young of Yahoo News, dated Wednesday, October 12th, 2022, for the copyright source date. And then it says, in January, at a campaign event in the University of Georgia, Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker boldly announced that he had just found out through his mother. Wait a minute, January? What? Oh, that's clearly a typo. January. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they just bringing it up now. But anyway, this is what the article said. I'm not going to deviate. I'm gonna read exactly what the article said. I don't know what's up. But anyway, it says, in January, at a campaign event at the University of Georgia, Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker boldly announced that he had just found out through his mother that he is 40% Native American. And in the following months, the former NFL star would repeat the claim several times with slightly different twists, though each time he said he had just learned the news. HuffPost Jennifer Bendery reported that Walker said he had just learned his mom is a big part Native American, quote unquote, at one campaign event in May, described himself as other, and said he found out a year and a half ago at another May event. And at a South Georgia meet and greet the same month, claimed he is proud to be black, but I may not be black. Like, what? Man, wow, man. Wow. Because he had just learned my mother is part Native American. At a June 20 campaign event in College Park, he made similar claims, but added that he made the discovery using 23andMe, a 23andMe ancestry test. Quote, I don't care what color you are, Walker said after stating he wanted to acknowledge all of my family, end quote. His latest, boldest announcement came at a campaign event last month, but this time he claimed his grandmother was full-blood Cherokee. Like this, I'm laughing uncomfortably, man. This is sick almost, man. Like I mean, to put this dude on running for something, he ain't got no business running for no Senate, man. Like no Senate seat, and Trump was behind him, you know, running, co-signing him and all that. I mean, the blind leading the blind, man. I mean, he got himself looking crazy out here. And it said, my mom just told me, so I'm Native American. I was like, oh, hello, he said, describing himself as a super mutt, quote unquote. Speaking on stage to his supporters at the September 28th event in Forsyth, he said, quote, I don't know what I am, but this was so funny. This was so funny. I said, Mom, why you never said anything to us? Oh my God, man. They got radio running for the Senate. Boy, this is a mess. This is a hot mess right here is what this is. I'm tell you right now. She said, quote, back in my days, a lot of the Native Americans were treated worse than blacks, end quote. Walker and his campaign have provided no evidence for his claims, and some digging by Bendery has shown no links to Walker and the Native American community so far. Cherokee Nation, the largest of 3 recognized tribes in the U.S., told HuffPost it had no record of Walker in its database. The Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians and the United Kiowa Band of Cherokee Indians did not respond to HuffPost's request for comment. Walker's mother, Christine, spoke to the site and said, quote, she has no idea if an immediate ancestor was full-blooded Cherokee, end quote. And this is his mama. She said she grew up hearing stories about her father's mothers being kin to the tribe, clarifying that, quote, her grandmother was believed to be related to Cherokee peoples in some way, but she didn't know how, end quote. She told HuffPost that, quote, I don't know how far back the family Cherokee heritage went. She said, see, my grandmother, she passed when I was quite young. I don't know too much about how she was connected, end quote. Walker's campaign did not respond when contacted with a follow-up request for comment. I mean, you know, that's the little article, man. At this point, it's just, I mean, it's beyond comical, man. It's so funny. It's not even funny, because I mean, he's making a mockery. They're making a mockery, and he's allowing them to make a mockery of black people. I mean, he clearly intellectually has no business running for no type of political office, man. Nothing about anything he's done qualifies him to even be running for no Senate seat. He's just being used as a pawn. That's what it is. I mean, they don't care what he do, long as they try to get that seat. You know, and if y'all look at the numbers, man, majority of black people ain't voting for no Herschel Walker. I mean, it kind of sullied my thing on him. I mean, I still see him as the greatest, college college running back of all time. And I remember when he was just man, tearing it up back in the day, man. When nobody seeing Herschel Walker, man. I remember that. I never even really heard him talk. You know, now all this right here just kind of dampen my memory of the dude, man. Like, wow. And I mean, so obviously, it seems and appears he's kind of stepping back from being who and what he really is or whatever. I don't know, man. It's just, it's hard to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Y'all tell me. But anyway, I had to speak on this because, there's a lot going on in the world today, man. I mean, I might have to do a couple of these doggone, thinking out loud segments a day, the way, I mean, because I be wanting to talk. Especially I see something that's, to hit me a certain way, I be wanting to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So I get my little studio and get my microphone and my headphones and do what I do and just, plug and record and do my thing. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. I mean, clearly he's being, he's a prop. He's being used. But y'all tell me what y'all think, man. So until next time, which is actually tomorrow, hope y'all enjoyed the little article, enjoyed the little rant. You know what I mean? And I'll get at y'all tomorrow. All right? Shalom, elect.